Hi guys, it's Zahid here from Abbey Property in Luton, and I've been asked a lot of questions which I'm getting asked on a frequently basis, so I'm going to be answering as many of them as possible in this video. Let's get started. How has the demand changed for rental properties in 2024? So last year, as we know, interest rates went really high and that spiked up the rental market a lot. So let's say, for example, 3-bedroom houses last year, they were rented out for about £1,200. This year, the same property you can easily get £1,500. 2 bedrooms were getting about, let's say, about £1,000, and currently this year they're getting easily 1,200 or even 1,300, some of them even 1,400. 1-bedroom flats were going for about 850 to 900. Now they're easily achieving above £1,000. That's how the changes have happened, and at the same time we know that new properties are not being built. Interest rates have continued to go up and up and up month after month, and that is making sure that the rental prices are going up, and at the same time the sale prices are dropping by 0.5% on a monthly basis. What is the current yields on the properties in this year 2024? Last year, for a 3-bedroom house, you're looking at rental yields of around about 4%. This year you're looking at easily 5%, because interests have gone up, which means that the property prices have come down a little bit and the rental amounts have shot up significantly, which means that the rental yield is significantly more. However, keeping in mind that your rental repayment will be increasing, so whatever is left in your pocket is not going to be a huge amount, but for cash buyers that are out there, the rental yield has definitely gone up. A lot more is going to be going in their pocket now compared to previous years. Are landlords facing challenges with turnover and retention of tenants? A lot of tenants are leaving properties because they're not able to afford their current rental amount, but as soon as they are giving a notice to leave to go to another property, they're noticing that they are having to pay a lot more than what they are currently paying. So let's say, for example, a tenant was inside a 3-bedroom house last year and they're paying about £1,200 in Luton. This year, for the same property, they're going to be paying at least £1,500, even 16, and in some of the properties, even £1,700. So when they are trying to leave, they're not able to because they're getting a lot more better deal in their current property as opposed to the new property they're going to be going into. So in terms of retention, landlords are definitely able to retain their tenants as long as it's remaining competitive within the property market. Even if they are not being competitive, they still are able to get new tenants very easily because demand for properties is really high, even though the rental prices are very high. How has the rental market affected landlords' decision on investing in a property? So there's multiple factors right now. A lot of landlords that we're dealing with this year that are buying properties are buying them in cash because interest rates have gone up really high. Now this is absolutely amazing for them, very lucrative, because property prices have come down as interest rates have gone up, and at the same time as interest rates go up, rental amounts go up at the same time as well. There has been new legislations that have taken place in the UK which are putting off some landlords and possibly getting them to exit the rental market, but as long as you have a really good letting agent in place, you should be able to overcome those very easily. Selective licensing is something that has newly been introduced, not in Luton yet, but in other towns and cities. And that is one of the reasons that is really putting off landlords from investing in property, because it really tightens down and puts a lot of restrictions in place. In Luton, we have come together as a collective body of letting agents. We have signed a solicitor who is tackling the council and challenging them to delay selective licensing, or when they are putting it in place, then to have a careful consideration of the terms and conditions that they will be putting in place. Whenever you are investing inside a property, make sure you speak to an expert who can advise you on the best areas to invest in, because some areas will definitely get you a higher return as compared to other areas. Also, keeping in mind the number of bedrooms, like a 1-bedroom will get you a better yield compared to a 2 or 3-bedroom. If you're looking for capital appreciation, then a 3-bedroom would be a lot more better. Are there any notable shifts in tenant preferences in the rental market? So right now there's a really good demand for rooms inside the rental market. A lot of tenants are preferring rooms as opposed to in 1-bedroom flats. The reason being is they're able to keep down the costs significantly. The bills are going to be included, the general cleaning of the property and a few other benefits like Wi-Fi, etc. will be included. Because they'll be sharing it amongst other people within the household, they're able to spread out the cost. Equally, at the same time, the landlords are really able to make good income on this opportunity here right now, because the cost of living has gone up and you can use this to your advantage to be able to attract more people to rent out rooms as opposed to one bedroom flats. So rooms last year, they were going for around about £500. This year they're easily going for at least £700, even some of them for £800, depending on the type of the property, the condition of the property. So if you have a room that's in a really good condition, you should be able to get at least about £700 in Luton. The main thing you need to keep into consideration is that the tenants are really focused on getting good quality rooms. So that means a nice double bed with lots of storage, possibly underneath it, storage on the side, decent decoration around the property. So if you are going to do a HMO, it will be very lucrative for you to do one that is 5 bedroom and make sure it's really nicely designed. Get a designer in place, spend a bit of money, you'll easily get that back within 1 or 2 years of rent collection.